All right, so good afternoon, good folks. This is a third take that I've tried to do with this idea, which is a very important idea. I just don't know how I'm about to explain it, but the benefits of selflessness and why selfishness, all things that are selfish, are sin, and that ultimately, sin doesn't just hurt yourself and the person you're sinning against, but just like how one act of kindness can transcend throughout the entire globe, like one harmful thing can lead one person to go and hurt another person. I guess that song by Skizzy Mars, hurt people hurt people. It's valid. The message is very valid. Because just like how loving people will want to, give out of their love, and that's why, it leads me to another idea, which is that it's better to give than to receive. Because in order for someone to give love, they have to have an overflow of love in themselves. And that's why if you're receiving, and that's why it is better to give than to receive, because a broke person can't give, nor would they really even want to give. They might be able to give, but they can't. They wouldn't want to give. Whereas a person with an abundance of a thing wants to give out of that abundance. And so when you are selfless, and normally I've been trying to make these videos 4 minutes or whatever, but I don't know that this one's going to be 4 minutes, because I guess the message really is just that simple. And what I was thinking now is, like, I could just share a parable, like an anecdote or two from my own life. But I guess like yesterday when I was driving back from Chick-fil-A, after having a date with my girlie, I was driving and I took like this corner. I took a right turn, and there was these two people. There was a couple jaywalking, and I took the turn not thinking that I'd have to, not slam on my brakes, but have to come to a complete stop to let these two people cross the road in front of me. I gave the like gentle honk or whatever, not the one where you lay it out on the horn, but I just like gave them the gentle honk to like basically, let them know that they were, at least they could have ran across the street, but they were just literally taking their time across the street. And so I came to a complete stop, and I just let them go. And it was selfless of me to do that, as opposed to laying on the horn and maybe even just trying to go faster to cut them off and make them stop in the middle of the road for me. But in that selfishness, I very well could have hit the couple and then have to be indicted into a prison or something, or like I could have just ruined their date, because they were probably about to go have a date themselves. And so, it was a good thing that I was selfless, and I was able to even give, I guess because I have patience, so I was able to give that patience and let them receive that patience in the fact that, I let them cross the road. And so, yeah, a bunch of different messages going in there in this video, but the ultimate idea is just selflessness is better than selfishness. And it gives you a reason to live too. It makes you care about, because when you want to do something for yourself as opposed to when you want to do it for someone else, the energy and the attention to detail that you will have when you're doing something with someone else in mind, as opposed to if you're doing it for yourself, is very noticeable. It's significant. So, it just makes you a lot more passionate human being, cognizant human being, attention-giving human being when you do things taking other people into account, as opposed to just doing things for yourself. So, yeah, it just makes you, that generic saying, it just makes you a better person. It just makes you a more impactful person. It makes your life a lot more impactful. And at the same time that you're being more impactful, you're getting more enjoyment from life too. So, yeah, that's that. Enjoy the rest of your day.